Hello, students. Mr. Boule coming at you to go over the Google Slideshow presentation you're creating for your art project, The Insightful Eye. So we started this slideshow in class. We should have got through slide 1, maybe even started slide 2. I know one class I was absent for, so the substitute Phaedra should have got you through that first slideshow. Hopefully you still have that handout from class, which goes through all the steps I'm looking for in this Google Slideshow presentation. If not, I'll make sure to include it in the Canvas page. And I'm going through slide 2 with you right now because basically the process for slide 2 is the same for throughout the rest of the presentation. So let's get started. So looking at the sheet here, we want to add an additional slide. So let's see, I'm going to go to slide up here, slide, new slide. I got my new slide on the screen. Next check mark down. Oh, actually first we got to copy that artwork into this new slide. So let me go back. I'm going to click on my image here. You know, there's always more than one way to do something with a Chromebook. I bet you can click on a Control-C. You can use the old 2-finger click on the mouse pad to open up your drop-down menu here for copying. Yeah, regardless, however you want to do it, you want to copy this. Now paste it into the second slide there. So what we want to do now is really just zoom in and focus on one image in that eye drawing that you did. Let's see, for me, I'm going to focus on those little math symbols over there. Now there's no zoom feature, so what we do is we crop it. So if I click on it, use my little crop image icon up here, I want to crop out everything what I want to focus on, which are those math symbols. Looks like I'm actually still in that kind of rounder crop. I just want to use a rectangle. You can change the shape of your crop using that feature there. So I'm just going to use a good old rectangle for this one. And let's see, I want to crop out everything for the most part, except for those math symbols. Nice. To apply the crop, I just have to click off of it. And now we're good. Now that's really small for the screen. Think a good slideshow presentation, you don't want a lot of wasted space. So I'm going to make this larger, grabbing it by one of the corner boxes and dragging outwards. But it will fit my screen better here. Yeah, I like that. Now the viewer can really see those that drawing of those math symbols way better. The next part is to add a description of how that image symbolizes me. Again, this is a student example, so I'm just going to pretend I'm that student. Let me click my text box here. Notice the text box, it kind of fills the entire screen. So if I'm typing, it's going to end up going right behind my image, and I don't want that. So I have to adjust this text box. I can grab it with a little sidebar here so that it fits next to my image and doesn't go behind it at all. So what you want to do is you want to describe, if I can actually click on this thing, describe how the image symbolizes you. Like, how does it represent you? What does it mean? So I'm going to say I included the math symbols because I am great at math. I earn good grades, and this symbolizes one of the many things I am good at in school. Give the viewer something to read. Describe why you chose that image, not just I like math. Describe it. Now, right now, looking at it like the visual aspect of my presentation, the words are kind of small. They're kind of plain looking. I'm definitely a fan of adjusting those things. So right now, it looks like I'm on Arial. I'm going to go to maybe like Acme. Yeah, a little more interesting looking. I'm just going to change the size of it. It's too small for the screen. Yeah, that looks pretty good. So I like to center it. So right now it's all like lined up on the left-hand side. Nice. That click title box, get rid of that. I don't want it. All right, I'm looking pretty good. I'm just going to maybe move these so they're a little bit more centered with each other. Nice. I have my description. I have my picture. The next part is we want to add an entrance effect for both that picture and for the text. To do this, First, I need to click on whatever I'm trying to apply a change to. I want to add an entrance effect. So I'm going to go up to Insert along the top here. Animation, a little ways down towards the middle. You've been signed out. You must sign in to save changes to this file. All right, this is a little distracting. Sorry about this. Not sure why Google signed me out. Okay, it looks like I'm back in. Jeez. All right, so looks like for animations, they gave me that fade in on click. I mean, that could work. Let's see what other options I have. I can fly in from different directions. I can fade in. I can just appear. I can zoom in. Well, I want an entrance effect. I want this thing to come into the screen in some way. I'm going to make mine fly in from the bottom. All right. Now for the text, let me click on that. Add animation. And let's see, what can I do for this one? Maybe this one will just be like the one they give me, a fade in. So I'm going to fade in with that. Let's try it out. Boom. My image appears on the screen, flying in from the bottom. My text appears by fading in there. I like it. After that, it says, use my sheet here. You may keep the same slide background as a transition before or change it. So yeah, I don't want to leave a white background. That's too plain. So if you remember from the first slide, we want to change that background. I'm going to go up here to slide. Oops, actually click on the slide. All right, slide, change background. I can put an image back there, which could work. Just be careful because images can get really distracting and can make the text a little hard to see, but still you could do that. I'm just going to put a color in there. I have all these solid colors, which are great. And there's also gradient, which kind of like has a little bit of like highlights and shadows to it, which I think looks really cool. Yeah, let's just go with this one over here. Nah, it's a little dark. I don't like that. Let's go something lighter. All right, cool. Yeah, so now I got a nicer looking background. I already got my images on there and my text. I got my entrance animations. Slide transitions. So yeah, as you go through a slideshow, I think it's more interesting if the slides do something between each slide. So let's change that slide transition. Click on the slide. And let's see, I think it's under format. Nope. Slide. There we go. Transition. So right now it says none. Let's go cube. Sounds kind of cool. Again, I could apply it to all slides, or I could just use it on this slide. So I did my cube there. I'm sure that's going to look cool. Can I practice it? Yeah, let's hit play. Yeah, it's just like a nice twisting thing. Hit the space bar, my image. Hit the space bar, my text. At this part, I am good. Now, optional, you can add extra images in the background, just something like kind of make your project just look cooler. Again, that's completely up to you. So I'm just going to throw one in there. Image. Let's go search the web. I'm going to type in math. See what comes up. All right. Let's see if there's anything kind of cool. Oh, yeah, I like pi. Let's insert that. Whoa, that thing is huge. I better shrink it down. And maybe I'll throw it like over in the corner or something. Yeah, those are just optional, but sometimes it looks cool when you add extra images in there. So that is it for slide 2. For slide 3, I'm going to follow that same process. I'm going to add a new slide. I'm going to copy my image of my eye from the first slide into it. I'm going to crop it so it looks like I'm zooming in, and so on and so forth. So on this remote day, see how far you can get. Let's add a few more slides in there, and then next time I see you in person in class, we'll finish this presentation up. All right, thanks for watching, my friends. Good luck, and see you in class. Goodbye.